Italy, an unbelievably beautiful country. Planning a vacation without breaking the bank needs some serious homework. This article helps you plan a budget vacation to Italy, the house of pizzas and boots. Benvenuto a bordo. Ti aiuterò a pianificare una vacanza in Italia. Just trying my hand at speaking a bit of Italian. Google Translate is awesome. Well, planning a cheap vacation to Italy, the land of fashion and lifestyle, isn't child's play. Reason: currency switch from lira to euro, almost double an American dollar. Tourists sometimes refuse to locate Italy on their travel map, if you know what I mean, an over-budget holiday that it can turn into. Can't blame them, there's just so much to experience in this country. The freshly baked Italian pizzas, the wines and vineyards, Gucci shoes, the Vatican, the tango, and yeah, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Sorry, Pisa. Oh dude, you could go on enlisting things Italy is famous for. But obviously, the more you want to see, the more expensive it becomes. And if you're a first-timer? Well, before you pack your bags and book tickets to Italy, there's one thing you need to do: loads and loads of research. And since I'm dishing out some travel tips on planning a budget vacation to Italy, here's the first bit. Do whatever, but don't miss out on the Italian famous for the art, the wine, the food, and the shopping. Shortlisting the destinations, this to see or that to see? What should be a vacation like depends highly on how you want your vacation to be. But of course, it must fit your budget, and must definitely include the major, if not all, highlights of the country, along with a few more unseen territories. Italy is an incredible country with a lot to see. You have Rome, Venice, Milan, and Florence to start with. Furthermore, regions such as Tuscany, Campania, Liguria, and Sicily are definitely not worth a miss. In order to begin your planning, shortlist all major destinations in Italy, whether or not they're famous. The internet is a repository of information, and hence, you could read about all famous cities and towns in Italy, and decide which ones interest you, and which ones don't. You could avoid hiring a travel guide, and do all research yourself, so that not only do you save money, but you plan your vacation in accordance with your whims and fancies. This does involve a lot of research, exploration, and inquiry. But believe me, you'll save big bucks in the end. Destinations will also include Italy's famous monuments which, if they interest you, can be enlisted. Well, to make your vacation an affordable one, you'd have to score out some destinations, in order to keep your bank balance from perturbing you later on. When to visit, an on-season and off-season relationship. You know, for a vacation to be suiting just the budget you've set, visiting a country during off-season seems to be the most lucrative bet. From November through February, airfares are low, visitors are comparatively lesser, and hotels are much cheaper than they are during peak season. But hey, December marks the Christmas season in Italy, which means that for a bargain hunter like you, steering clear of the holiday season is the best bet. Moreover, off-season clearly means that you might as well be prepared for a not-so-ideal weather, and opportunity dwindles. Albeit, even though people visit Italy year-round, there are definitely times in a year when you can experience the country without a chaos, October to February. In order to save, you could check out the best deals beforehand, be it your stay in a hotel, your flight and train tickets, the food, and of course, places to visit. To begin with, make sure you book your hotel and flight together, for it will save you a lot of money. As for places such as museums, famous monuments, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, Eiffel Tower, etc., check out if on any weekday, they offer free passes, or entry at discount rates. The local tourist information office will definitely help you save enough pizza euros. Some tips to a successful holiday in Italy. And when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Bah, not a tip, not a tip. There's much more to mull over while planning for a decent vacation to Italy. Well, to make your job easier, Here's a handful of tips you need to bear in mind in order to have the best experience at fairly low rates. First things first, don't frown or feel bad if you can't afford to buy something. Moreover, don't force yourself into liking something just because you paid enough euros for it. It's a vacation, and you've moved out of your country to enjoy every moment you spend in Italy. Just so you know, Italy has an advantage. There's lots of free sightseeing across the country that will make you go wow with every step you take. That's affordable. Look around more, and less at your bank balance. Don't just hang on to the usual McDonald's hamburger and Starbucks coffee, just because they're a cheaper option. After all, Italy is known for its eats, and you're impossible if you miss out on the delicious Italian delicacies. However, a hot spot on a busy night does call for some money squander, but once you check out some reasonable pizza and pasta outlets, you can experience the true Italian taste. Mind you, for an American stomach, just the Italian appetizers make a filling meal. Shopping. Dude, don't underestimate a local designer in Italy. A. He might be local there, not in your country. B. Italy is where the gods of fashion reside. Even a minor league designer may beat a biggie in your country. So, the tip here is, you need not straightaway enter Prada or Gucci or Christian Dior to buy clothes. Instead, check out the street sellers and other local markets that offer you the best deals. Remember, it may be common in Italy, but back home, it's something bought from the land of fashion houses. Other than clothing, browse through the internet and ask the residents about cheap markets which have Italian lettered all over it. Don't forget that it's a lifetime opportunity for you. Grab as much Italian stuff as you can at unbelievably cheaper prices. You're set to book flights and pack bags. Boy, I'm going green in envy. Anyway, you've hunted down the best travel bargains now, and that marks the accomplishment of my job here. You know, there's nothing like experiencing the fluttery feelings when you arrive to a new destination. And the Italians. They're lovely people, and nothing underlines this fact better than their song-like way of speech. The music, the art, the food, and the wine tours. Share stories about your cultures, learn a new language, learn the knack of making Italian pasta, and make connections with the locals. Now that's affordable, isn't it? So, meglio di viaggio. Or rather have a happy journey.